Hi friends, hope you're doing well. And the main reason I wanted to make this video is to follow up on an idea that I shared on the forum, and a few folks kind of gave me the encouragement to move forward. They were into it. And so what I've been finding for me is during the colder months of the year, in the winter, especially the last week or so, I've been shooting indoors a lot more with my slingshot, and I've got up to around 10 yards. I've got a 50-gallon tank, kind of cut an opening, and I've got some t-shirts set up in panels, and at another piece of fabric behind the t-shirts. And the way I was doing it before is I had a few of the wasp targets, and I made a few leather targets. And depending on where the ammo hit, I use primarily 9.5mm steel. I know it's a lot safer to use clay indoors, but I like using 9.5mm steel, and I'm aware of the dangers of that, right? So I refined my catch box outdoors, tested it a bunch to get minimum kickbacks. But the point of the story is, with the leather or the wasp targets, if the ammo would hit on a specific part of that target, I would get a bounce back. So what I found is I started putting up paper, like just cutting up cardboard boxes, putting a little dot, and just practicing on that and working on my grouping. And every day probably shoot anywhere from 50 to 70. Like, I'm working on my form, and I find that any more than that, like, I don't need it, especially when I'm indoors. So over time, I started drawing different kind of fun characters on the cardboard boxes, posting it on the forum, and just as a way to kind of share some joy and some fun, and to kind of keep myself oriented toward having fun. So I'm going to pause here. I did a short video clip of my catch box, and I'm going to pause here and edit that little clip in, and then continue, just so that you guys can kind of see what I've got set up. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. So that was a little bit of a backup story to the main reason why I wanted to make this video and share it. So if you have if you like shooting a lot and it's cold where you're at, and you've got an indoor catch box set up, I invite you to join this fun paper challenge. And what it entails is, like, I made a fun drawing, and I'm going to create a post on the Slingshot forum. Share the PDF link there, as well as I'm probably going to make a post on YouTube in the community section and share it there too. And that way you guys can have that PDF file. It's the drawing, and you could download it, print it, put it up. And the idea is for the next week, if you care to, the rules I've got set up with this particular challenge is 9 shots. Now the scoring in terms of how you could keep score is on the PDF as well as on the post. But let me pause for a second. I'm going to share what's on the PDF just so that you guys can and gals can take a look. Okay, here we go. So total of 9 shots, 3 shots on each bullseye. We got 3 bullseye. If you hit the bullseye, 5 points. If you hit the outer ring around the bullseye or inside that ring, but not the bullseye, 2 points. 3 shots on each. And if you care to score yourself, there's a little, you saw that little area down there. Just put your score there and share it on the forum, or just share it without the score, however you wish to do this. The idea is not so much to kind of show off our skills, even though I know there's many of you out there that got skills. But the idea is to encourage some fun, encourage some community participation, and really to improve our accuracy and consistency, and stay warm. Yeah, it's slowly going to warm up a little bit here, and the ice and the snow wasn't like as drastic as some areas, but it's nice to stay warm and continue in the hobby and journey toward consistency. So yeah, I'm going to include a link to the posts that I create on the forum in the description. And if you're already on the forum, the link's there. Take a look if you care to participate. It would be awesome to have you. And like I said, the more the merrier. And if you guys and gals are into this idea, then what I was thinking is once a week or once every whatever, 4 or 5 days, once a week, I think, post another drawing. And, depending on the experiences you guys have had, make it more challenging or less. Right now, the bullseye is 0.5 inches, and the outer ring is, I think, 1.5 inches. And yeah, I just because I'm using 9.5 mil steel inside doesn't mean you have to, right? Like, keep it safe, keep it to how you like it, how your setup is. But I encourage you to, try the paper or put a piece of cardboard, shoot at your catch box. You shouldn't get any bounce backs, uh, depending on how you've got your t-shirt set up. Like I had to refine the setup of the t-shirts, and the optimum cushioning I found was um, t-shirts kind of hung in flaps, and then right behind it another whole piece of fabric. And I've got around 5 to 6 inches to the back of my catch box. What else? Yeah, other than the fact that I really, for me personally, I love to see where my misses are. Um, I've been working on my form enough to have an understanding somewhat of why I'm missing left, why I'm missing right. And the paper really helps. Um, and it's really about working on the form, the physical form as well as the mental form, um, and what we're focusing on, right? And yeah, I'm curious how you guys are going to experience this challenge, and print the first page of the PDF is the drawing, and the second page explains the rules. So you can just print. You can open the PDF, read the rules if you care to score, and then just print the first page and just keep on printing that for a week if you want. And every time you shoot, take a picture, post it on the forum where I'm going to create that thread. Or if you care to make a video and share that and tag me, I'd love to. I'd love to see this take off. And the idea is to encourage, to encourage more folks getting into it in a safe way. Uh, and I think to I'm laughing when I say safe because a lot of you might think 9.5 mil steel inside isn't that safe, but I get it. Um, it's my choice. I gotta live with the consequences, right? But the last part of it I want to say is, even if you got 4 yards, download it, print it, put it up, shoot from 4 yards. Again, the idea is not so much showing off how good we are, but to encourage us to work on our form while it's really cold outside, stay warm, paper, share, and yeah, see how you guys experience and like it. But I'm loving it on my end over here, and I invite you guys to participate and share, share what you get up to. All right, friends. I think I rumbled on a little bit. Much love to you and your family, and stay warm, be well, be safe, and looking forward to sharing on the forum.